There's such a thing as like a breakout moment for a brand new artist, and they come out of nowhere, and all of a sudden everybody is singing this song. And last week you didn't know who we were, and now it's like the number 2 song overall on iTunes, and you're like, this is an amazing song. This is an incredible artist. People need to know about this. The song I'm referencing is a song called Fight Song.
Tell us, Rachel Platten, did you have goosebumps, major goosebumps, when you heard that again from that moment? Taylor Swift introducing you on stage in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I was kind of zoned out, and then I was like, oh my God.
Well, that's me. That's me.
Yeah, that was a really special moment.
I have to admit, you kind of messed me up with that song. It was a beautiful version. It was a softer, sweeter version. And, it's interesting, the song itself. Millions have adopted your song as their song, and one person in particular, my wife, who's been struggling with cancer over the years, and
I'm so
sorry. Thank you. But then when that song came out, she actually called me up. She said, "That song, what was that song? That was because that's my song now. That's her song.
My God.
It is, and honestly, she's put up this wonderful fight because of it, and she's taken her life back, and she's not afraid anymore." And that song is part of her repertoire now. So thank you personally for that song.
Oh my gosh, that's really moves me. I think, it's really beautiful. I don't want to cry so early.
It's all right.
No, thank you for telling me that. And I love to your wife.
Oh, thank you. I made myself weepy there.
Oh, you too.
I know.
It is such an empowering song. You had to know that people would take it to their hearts as their anthem. What was in your heart when you wrote it, Rachel?
Oh, I was struggling so much. I was like so much self-doubt, and I don't know. I'd been trying to do this career for a really long time, and it didn't seem like it was working out. And I didn't want to give up. I had this small voice inside of me that was louder than the negativity that I was facing on the outside, and louder than the mean voices in my head. And that little voice was telling me, no, you have something to give the world.
Wow.
Don't stop. Don't stop. And that song was born from that feeling.
Where did that voice emanate from? Was that parenting? Was it where? How did you come? Because there are so many negative voices.
That's a great question. No one's ever asked me that. My parents were really incredibly supportive. My mom is a therapist, so that.
Please! My mom made me need a therapist. So lucky you.
My dad's wonderful too. They're really loving, and they always instilled a real true sense of confidence. Like that wasn't necessarily like, oh, I'm the best at anything. It was more just like, I'm worthy, I'm good enough, I'm, who I am at my core is good. And I think that was for sure from them. But also, I don't know, my whole life, looking back at my old journals, I always would write the bad things that were going on like everybody and kind of dump it all on the page. And then by the end of every single entry, I'd wrap myself around to a positive place again.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what it was. I don't know what that little fighting spirit came from. It was just...
Were you ever that close, like an inch away from just calling it quits?
Oh, so many times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so many times. I mean,
how tragic that would have been.
I don't know if it was an inch away. It was like I'd have a moment where I'd just collapse and feel like, what am I doing? I'm broke. I'm 30. This is ridiculous. And then, but that would quickly change because of these stories. This stuff was happening long ago. I was doing charity work for 10 years, 12 years with a organization called Musicians on Call, and I'd sing bedside for patients and go to hospitals. And it would only take one visit like that, and I do them once a week. It would only take one visit to remind me, oh, no, forget that. That's not what that's about. I'm helping people, and even if it's on small scale.
That is some kind of karma.
Okay, I love you more now than ever before.
Wow. So who has inspired you to keep going, keep fighting? Was there a career? Has there been a singer in your life you've looked at and said, I would like that career? She wasn't a sensation like Taylor Swift.
Sheryl Crow, actually.
I was wondering.
Yeah, in a big way. I loved her, and I remember when she came out, and she wasn't 20, and she wasn't a little.
She'd been a backup singer all those years.
And I loved that story. And also Tori Amos, broke when she was 32 or something. And those two women, to me, growing up, I loved their songs and I loved their voices and I loved their stories. So
Wow.
Yeah.
And how are you, your voice? I know you've got some voice troubles just this morning. Is that a cold, or is that just because you're using it a whole lot more than you used to?
I'm using it a whole lot more than I used to, yeah. I think, it's just a balance of making sure I get to do everything that I want to do while I have the chance to do it, and then also like a little bit of self-preservation, like, oh, okay, Rach, slow down.
That's right.
Yourself.
That's right. And you don't have to answer a lot of stupid questions if you just say, talk to the hand, to the throat. So what's next for you? Are we going to be seeing you on The Tonight Show or New Year's Eve with Ryan Seacrest? Or what are you going to be doing?
Oh, I don't know what I can announce, but there's exciting stuff
Oh,
coming
no.
out.
Come on, it's just us.
Can you
Whisper,
hint?
whisper.
We won't say
Guys,
nothing.
my whole label's listening outside.
We've got the
No,
smallest
no,
audience in
no.
Canada. There's
That's
like
awesome.
17 million people.
Ian, distract them. Just yell something out the door, and he's
Well,
off.
there's like some. I'll just give you hints. There's like, there's some exciting turn of the year stuff happening, and then there's there's gonna be lots of shows, and next year I'm gonna be doing a tour that's coming through Canada in February and March, and I have a record coming out in the top of the year that I'm finishing now, and there's just a lot of really exciting stuff on the horizon.
We're so excited for you.
Thank you so much.
It's so excited for you. Stand By You, of course, is going to be huge. Fight Song is out of this world. And we'll be watching your career with so much love and pride and great hopes for you, Rachel.
Thank you so much.
Never
guys.
change.
You
Never
guys are
change.
wonderful.
Rachel Platten, thank you very, very much. We're going to stand by you.
That's right.